Okay, everyone. So this is a surprise recording because I got a new microphone, and so I just wanted to try it out. So I'm just gonna have an extra recording this week just so that I can try it out and see if it'll even work, I guess. So if this is uploaded, you know it worked. Yay! Okay, so we're just gonna play Dragon Quest because it's one of my favorite games. And look at this, guys. For Christmas, I got the 30th anniversary Dragon Quest illustrations book. And because of that, I am just very excited. And I want to play it, I guess, you know. It's funny because I don't even like the art of Dragon Quest, like, too much. Like, I think it's fine, but it's not my favorite. But I just love the game so much. I was like, I have to get the art book. It's just too good. It's it's like in my top 3 game series. So we're just gonna play the first Dragon Quest. This is the let's do Chilljoy, if possible. So we're just gonna do the first game in the series because I really want to play the new game that, well, it's honestly not that new anymore. Look, guys, I'm behind in the times, okay? I've been playing so many games, and there's just so many good games to play, you know? Oh, that's perfect. Oh my goodness, yeah. Let's do that, for sure. Chilljoy, scion of the bloodline of Erdrick, hero of legend, long have I awaited thy coming. And this is when I check to see if I am recording. Oh my gosh, I am recording. This is amazing. Hero of legend, long have I awaited thy coming. In days of yore, thy revered ancestor did receive of the almighty goddess the sphere of light. By its power was our world rid of the menace which did beset it. Yet, alas, some few years past, there did arise a new threat, the Dragon Lord. With his cunning he did steal away the sphere of light from us, plunging the land into darkness once more. Should this state of affairs be suffered to continue, the night must surely take unrelenting hold and our realm perish. So I say unto thee, Chilljoy of the bloodline of heroes, vanquish the accursed Dragon Lord and reclaim the sphere of light. In the chests o'er yonder wilt thou find items to aid thee on thy quest. Take what thou wilt with my blessing. Partake thee also of the wisdom of these loyal subjects gathered here in my throne room. Doubt not but that their knowledge will serve thee as well as any shield. May the goddess guide thee to victory, and return thee unto us ere long, brave Chilljoy. Oh, here we go, guys. So this is like the original Dragon Quest one. This is not the remade one, surprisingly. But I just wanted to play it because I really want to play the remade one, and so I'm hoping that I can get a refresher on it and then play it. Chilljoy opens a treasure chest. 120 gold coins. A torch. Oh, I'm so grateful. A magic key. I'm so grateful that I'm about to go on this horribly dangerous quest, and those are the items I got. Dost thou know aught of poor Princess Gwaelin? No, I don't. Princess Gwaelin is the sole heir of His Majesty the King. Since the untimely death of Her Majesty the Queen, Gwaelin hath been our beloved ruler's sole source of comfort. Alas, a half year prior to this day, foul monsters saw fit to tear the princess from the bosom of we, her people. His Majesty speaketh not of the tragedy, but 'tis plain the loss doth pain him deeply. Brave Chilljoy, I beg of thee, deliver the princess from her plight. Oh, it's always great when we get to save a princess. That's awesome, I guess. Hello, friends. To the east of the castle lieth a sizable settlement. Therein shalt thou find embellishments offering weapons and armor which will serve thee well upon the battlefield. Shouldest thou ever come to harm in battle, lay thy head to rest at the inn. Thy wounds will be healed ere thou wakest. If thou hast partaken of the contents of each and every chest, thou shalt by now have found a magic key. Use thee this key to open yonder door, and thou shalt lose it forever, yet use it thou must. For beyond that door thine adventure begins in earnest. This door? Did you guys lock me in here? Is this the door you were speaking of? Also, if you guys haven't played the original Dragon Quest, it is important you talk to everyone, because sometimes people will just give you little tiny hints that don't sound important, and then it's how you solve the game, okay? If thou wouldst rejoin thy quest from a point of thy choosing, thou must needs record thy deeds in an adventure log. Oh, I will. If thou wouldst rest from thy quest a while, thou must request of the king that thy deeds be recorded in an adventure log. Alrighty. Oh, princess, princess, where art thou? Could it be that the foul fiends who took thee have taken thy young life also? Nay, we cannot. We must not surrender to despair. Brave Killjoy, I prithee, forget all that I said. Henceforth hope, and hope alone, shall guide me. In days of yore, lo, the fair city of Tantagel was a veritable fairground, wherein the merrymakers of the world did play. And yet now we are beset on all sides by foul fiends, and the golden days are no more. Ah, sweet memory. Oh, guys, you know that my voice acting is perfect. It's on point. This is exactly how the people sound. Oh, that guy escaped from me. Oh, hey. I ply the trade of the traveling merchant. Lo, countless of our brotherhood are fallen at the hands of roaming beasts of late. Full many friends have I lost. Merely to speak of them bringeth tears to mine eyes. Do you think this is a little boy? Dost thou hear the rumors? No. They speak of a town laid to ruin by marauding monsters. And I have a notepad with me because I beat this game, I think it was 2 years ago. You don't have any keys. What about that magic key? Did I really have to open the throne room with it? Was I trapped there my entire life? Thy first priority must ever to be hone thy skills by battling beasts. As thou gainest in experience, thy level shall increase, and so too shall thy might. Okay, and this is going to sound really stupid, but I was reading the art book, and I had never realized that the person who did the Dragon Quest art was the person that did the Dragon Ball Z art. So, if you didn't know that, now you know, but I'm sure most of you guys knew that. Would that I might pass all the remaining days of my life alone with my beloved. Yet the knowledge that a monster might rob us of this simple joy at any moment weigheth heavily upon my mind. Let's see if she agrees with you, dude. She's like, oh, please. To be alone with my beloved is to forget all that threateneth this world, but alas, I cannot put our plight entirely from my thoughts, for my lover informs me that were our world to be destroyed, our love too must surely perish. Wow, he's giving you unneeded anxiety. I don't know if you guys should be together, I've decided. No door may be opened without a key. No door, oh my goodness. But alas, 'tis the curse of the magic key to crumble into dust after but a single use. That wasn't the case in the first game. I guess he's right, no door can be opened. Everybody just kind of lives with either locked doors or just very open hallways. Like to the castle, there's no door, oh my goodness. Did I talk to you? Oh yeah, she's the one that was crying about never ever ever being able to despair because that makes her a bad person. If thou questest in caves or dungeons dank, a torch or two will serve thee well, friend. It is in the places where the darkness doth penetrate most deeply that the fiends do throng thickest. I know to check in all the pots, everyone. There could be something in there I absolutely need. This guy's sleeping on the job. Oh, Princess Gwaelin. Oh my goodness, he needs to pull himself together. When dark doth spread across the land, light shall return by Erdrick's hand. O Almighty Goddess, we pray that the ancient teachings hold true. May the light shine upon brave Killjoy's quest. Okay. Okay, let's see. So we can't go over there because we need a key. That one guy said to the east there was like an important city. The castle of Tantagel bids thee welcome, wanderer. Wanderer, I've lived inside that throne room my entire life, being held back by one key. The castle of Tantagel bids thee welcome, wanderer. Oh my goodness, no one knows of me. Oh wow, this place is so far away. We're gonna battle a couple of monsters too because it is very. This is an old RPG, and that means, or JRPG even, and that means you must battle all the time. This is gonna be kind of hard because I just played the Dragon Quest III remake, and so they kind of made some things easier. You know, like they improved on the screens and like the rate that things are done, kind of thing. So okay, so my HP is up there, and I have 14, 13. So I might have to get used to that again. We're actually going to head to the town first, because then we can get better sword and stuff like that. And then we will work on going up levels. Oh, more dialogue. This is a good practice for my new microphone, honestly. I have to do tons of reading. The castle town of Tantakel bids thee welcome, wanderer. Everyone says that to me. Oh my goodness.
Welcome unto thee, friend. Prithee, make thy way into the premises, and state thy business o'er the counter.
I need weapons. I want to destroy my enemies. Thou art welcome, wanderer. In this our humble armory, how pray may we be of use to thee this day? I'm gonna stumble over. Which of our fine items tickleth thy fancy? Oh my gosh, so many things tickle my fancy. But my money tells me I can only get kind of weak things. Okay, we're gonna go for armor. And then I'm gonna save up to get the strongest weapon. Mere tiny gold coins, yes. The old speak. Wherefore wouldst thou purchase such a treasure only for it to remain unused? Don't tell me what to do. Okay, so we are going to get. So we have we only have 38 left. Okay, well. I guess we'll come back to get something better. We're gonna get this. It's not that strong, but it's better than nothing, right? Okay, well that 123 coins did not take us far. Wherever the path of adventure leadeth thee, beware of bridges. For verily beyond each bridge wilt thou find ever more fearsome beasts. Fierce and fearsome. I am a wandering merchant, hailing originally from fair Gallenholm. 'Tis a handsome settlement, far to the north of here, and west along the coast. The lands twixt here and there are home to monstrous multitude who hesitate not to make a meal of unwary wanderers. Verily, 'tis a miracle that I arrived here in possession of my beloved life. Oh, I'm glad that his life is beloved to him. May a courageous young adventurer hath set forth from Tantacle Town. Did we already read that? Oh my gosh, my doom.
Friend, hast thou heard?
Yea, 'tis said that in a town far distant from this place, magic keys are sold, as though they grew on the very trees. I must go there so I can open doors. I love breaking and entering. I am engaged in the study of methods for the removal of curses. Shouldst thou, this is important, we must remember what he said. Ever find thyself afflicted, prithee seek me out, and I shall be glad to aid thee. Hast thou heard tell of the great bard Gallen? They say he took his beloved lyre unto his grave. Oh, to have heard him play. Come here, I must talk to you. You look like you have fancy armor. Thou art the bloodline of mighty Erdrick. Thou sayest, hast thou proof? If thou art truly descended from Erdrick, thou must needs bear proof of thy birthright. That is also important later.
Nay, nay, thou art mistaken. I am not the fair Princess Gwaelin. Though the comparison doth flatter me greatly. Oh, thou art silver-tongued indeed, my lord. Very well, take me with thee.
Oh my goodness, she's just gonna come with us. This is amazing. I didn't say any of that to her, she just kind of remembered. Here tonight lodging. Oh my gosh, when's if I take her with me here? Yes. Okay, I hope she's not there. Sorry. I didn't mean to put you in an awkward situation, okay? I'm so sorry.
Oh, we can't break into anyone's house, woman. I'm sorry I called you woman. I don't know your name. Beware the poisonous marshes, friend. Shouldst thou attempt to cross them when thou art not in full good health, misery and death shall be thy sole reward. Okay. Within these stout walls thy gold and thy treasures shall ever be safe. What, pray, might thy pleasure be this day? Oh, we're keeping all of our money because we're going to spend it all very quickly, you will find. Let's see, have we talked to these guys? There's so many people to talk to. Welcome, friend, welcome unto thee. Prithee, make thy way inside, and we shall be delighted to assist thee. With what? To the south there lieth a great fortress shrouded in mist. Mayhap thou hast espied it on thy travels? Well, stray not near it, for 'tis the home of the Dragon Lord. Lo, merely to mention his name doth strike fear into my heart. Oh, when he does a little shiver, how cute. What are you here? An item shop. My fancy keeps being tickled. It is very strange. So is she gonna help me battle? Let's see. Hast thou heard tell of the great... Oh, we already talked to this guy, yeah. Okay, so now what we need to do... There's a door, so we know we can't open it. Friend, I know not who thou art, but I do beseech thee, deliver unto his majesty the king this news. The expeditionary force tasked me with the rescue of Princess Gwaelin is no more. Prithee, tell his majesty that I am so very... Goddess, forgive us. Is this guy okay? Is he like sad or is he dying? Do I need to find someone to help him? Because I'm far too busy. I need to go murder some slimes with my friend. She didn't stay with me. The developers were like, we don't really understand how to get people to follow you quite yet, so we're gonna experiment, but they probably won't fight with you. Sorry. Okay, guys, we're a little stronger now. We have very good defense. We can destroy this thing. You know, I thought we would have better defense than that, you know? Okay, so like I said, there's going to be quite a bit of grinding in this game, because it is very necessary, I feel like, in these types of games. So, if it gets too long, I'll probably just... either fast forward it like I do in like my Pokemon Scarlet playthroughs, or I'll just like skip it and be like, whoa, look, I've gone up so many levels. Wow, I'm level 2 now, guys. And I got 4 gold coins. We're gonna get there in no time. What I'm gonna do is, I think I'm just gonna battle until I have enough to pay for the coolest weapon, you know? And then you guys will be like, wow, she is unstoppable. And I just got 2 gold coins, so I just need like 50 more battles, and then I'll probably be there. Oh my goodness. So what I've been learning is about all of like the art in the art book that I got. Oh my gosh, 10. Oh gosh, run. Oh my goodness, we went to the wrong area. I didn't realize it would ramp up that quickly. Okay, well. This may take a while. We will see. Oh, King, I've almost been destroyed already. I apologize. Do you think you can heal me? 14, okay. Okay, he doesn't heal me. I thought there was a place you could heal here. Also, I think you can... How do I pause? Okay, why is pause? Okay, you can quick save. Okay, so in this game, when I played it the first time, the quick save and the save is a little like it's obvious, but like if you're just kind of like going through it, I think it like always does your quick save first, even if you've saved it later or something. There was something that made me really confused. And because of that, I lost like all of my, well, not all my progress, but a whole bunch of progress because I loaded my quick save rather than my save or something. And my
save was like, or my quick save was farther back than my save was. Oh, that guy did not heal me. Okay, never mind. We really gotta go heal. I don't know what he did. There was a magical flashing light. That's all I saw. And I thought, that must be healing. Why else would someone flash me with a light unless they were healing me? And I still can't think of what it could be. I forgot to check that grave. Sometimes they'll have items in graves. You should always look in people's graves to make sure there aren't items hanging around. Okay, guys, look. It might take a while. It only costs 3 gold, but I'm only getting 2 or 4. So that was like 1 battle, pretty much. Okay, don't worry. I won't be back as quickly next time, I promise. I'm going to stay out longer, and it's going to be great. And I realize I can sell some of my old weapons if I had any. I don't even know if I did. And there's no way I'm going to check my inventory, okay? Absolutely no way. I'm really excited about my new microphone, though. And don't worry, guys. Eventually, I'll get a new camera, too. But the problem is if I get a new camera, I'm going to have to start doing my makeup or something because you will be able to see my face. And that is something I don't know if I want you to see. I think that you would prefer to see this grainy, the pixelated graininess of a human being and say, wow, I'm sure she's great. She looks great. But yeah, my next object, I'm going to get a camera soon. I just, I was like, I think the microphone was more important. I wanted to have better audio. And so, but things like that are expensive, and so I needed to make sure that I could afford it and was being responsible. I have a family. And this channel is mostly just for me just being able to do some art and things like that. And right now I'm just so happy to play Dragon Quest. I love this game. When I played this one, so older games, I think this game was 1980 something, like 1985. I don't remember, but it's an older game. But when I played it, it was just a couple years ago. And when I played it, I was like, I want it to be like, the original experience where I don't look anything up. I'm just gonna force myself to take the time to do everything. Even if it takes forever kind of thing, just because I wanted to have that experience. I'm probably gonna look things up now if I don't get that, if it's more difficult now, just because, man, that was it was really fun. It was very fun, but there were some parts where I was just like, I really don't know what to do. It's very confusing because older games are a little more silly, puzzle-ish. I don't know how to say that, where they're not quite as fun. But they're fun. They're fun to figure it out, but probably not for you guys while I'm recording. There's this one, I think it's this one. It's either this one or the second one. I did the same with the second one as well, where there's this puzzle where it's like, I wouldn't call it a puzzle. You're kind of like on like a treasure hunt or whatever, where they're like, you have to go like 90 steps this way and 30 steps that way. And then you're just supposed to like, push A when you get there and you'll find something. Man, that took me forever to do. Like so long. I think I was either starting in the wrong spot or I don't know what it was. There was something that I just didn't get from that. But I was just like counting my steps so many times, and you have to battle enemies along the way or whatever. So it just took forever. But man, I love this game. It is great. I love just being able to grind and just have a good old fashioned fantasy experience. But what I learned while reading the art book, though, is that so let's see how accurate this is from me telling you guys what I just happened to read a couple days ago, is that
this game when they first were making it, it was kind of like niche, I guess, like fantasy games like this, and they were mostly on like the PC rather than on like a console. And so when Toriyama, and I might have said his name wrong, and I'm sorry, I respect his name because my name is Tori and his last name starts with my first name. But when Toriyama was asked to make like all the art for this game, it was kind of like I don't want to say like a weird ask, but it was like a new thing, and it got so big. Like Dragon Quest was very popular, so yeah, very fun. And man, am I excited for a new Dragon Quest game. I love Dragon Quest. I love all the spin-offs. The spin-offs are amazing. I think my very first My very first Dragon Quest game was Dragon Quest IX, Sentinels of the Starry Skies. And that was my first Black Friday find, everyone. You remember Black Friday back in the day where you would line up and in the cold, if you lived in a cold place, I guess. I lived in a very cold place. And we would line up in the cold. I was surrounded by snow. Well, I was in a snowy parking lot. And I remember going into the store and I got Dragon Quest IX on a very good deal. And I had never heard of Dragon Quest. Oh crap, this is where the scary people are. Okay, we're just gonna run away. Sorry, Dracky. Oh my gosh, it attacked me anyways. Fine, we'll attack you. Yeah, and look, we're doing damage now. We're totally gonna win, and then... Oh, I guess he wasn't that bad. It's the other one, it was the red one that was scary. Oh, we got 6 gold coins, everyone. We're making bank. We're making bank. Anyways, and so I lined up next to all the dirty snow in the parking lot, and it was just so exciting. I think we waited there a couple hours. It might have been just like an hour, but it just felt longer as a child after Thanksgiving and stuff like that. And I was with my older sisters. I think my brother was there too. I don't remember. And my brother-in-law. And yeah, it was magical. It was like fun because it was thrilling to be at the store so late at night. And I got this game, and I remember I played it, and it was just like magical because I hadn't really ventured much beyond Pokemon, right? That was kind of the game that I played. Pokemon and horse games, which sound childish, but they are a perfect combo. And I will say this, as I have said in other videos, everyone should play a horse game. It doesn't matter who you are. You can be male, female. It doesn't matter your age. Everyone should play a horse game. They are magical. I haven't played one for a while, but they would still be magical, I am certain. Oh, 1 experience point. So we're really doing a great job, everyone. This is amazing. How much money do we have? Oh, X's map, apparently. 106, we're almost there. Anyways, and so I got the game and I played it, and I remember it was just like the most amazing adventure I had ever been on in a game. And that's no joke kind of thing. Like, I played it and I was like, wow, there's so much. Like in all Dragon Quest games, I feel like you're at the end, and then they just have like all this stuff that they throw at you where all of a sudden you feel like you're starting the game again. It's amazing. There's just where you feel like you're almost done because they're long games. Yay, didn't notice us. And so, yeah, it was just amazing. It was this awesome adventure with really good storytelling. And after that, I was sold on Dragon Quest. And I didn't like the art style, and I've said that a lot, and I'm sorry. It's probably great for most people. But I liked it for like the story, and the art is in a way that it's charming kind of thing, where it's very Dragon Quest, you know. And so I like the art for that, where it's just, you know, it's not just like monsters that look realistic. They have like their own like style, which is fun. But I did mostly like it for like the storytelling. I thought was really awesome. Okay, we're gonna just, you know, we're surviving things. Some guy said he lived up here somewhere. Oh my goodness. Maybe these guys will give us more experience points.
and hit us much harder. More importantly, hopefully they'll give us more money so that we can get some really good gold. Oh, 8 gold. Yeah, this is where we want to be. Okay, so some guy said he lived up here, but there's the bridge, and we know that if you go across the bridge, that you will meet certain doom, because that's when the monsters get stronger. So I do want to go up a couple levels and get a better weapon before we go across the bridge. But we did see a cave over here, so let's go to that cave. And again, it's been a couple years since I've played this, so I've really forgotten everything, I'm not gonna lie. I wish I could say I have an amazing memory, but I frankly cannot. Also, guys, my microphone, it like glows different colors, and it makes me feel like I have finally become a gamer. Oh, I remember this place. I feel nothing but sadness. Oh no. Well, let's just remember that we're gonna go down, okay? Are there any enemies in here? Have I just been lucky not to run across them? I'm kind of nervous. Did I just leave? I guess so. Okay, don't go that way. We're gonna go right this time. Oh, secret item in here. Oh. Secret item. I would like to find you. Oh, guys, we found a staircase. Okay, we found a staircase. I think we're getting closer, obviously. Oh, there's a dragon panel. Now that's important. I do love myself a dragon. Here we go. Oh, dark. See, this is one of those things in old games where they would just have this weird darkness puzzle. And you're like, well, it's kind of fun, but it's also annoying, and I don't like this part. A is how you bring up menu, but it's, you know... Look, guys, I just want to... Ooh. Chilljoy examines the stone tablet. The following message is etched into its surface. I am Erdrick. Hear me well, bearer of my blood, heir to my destiny. How did he know? If you would reach the evil island visible from Tantagel's shore, you will require the 3 sacred artifacts. Gather them, and you may yet cross to the accursed isle and destroy the source of all evil, as I too did so long ago. Before my passing, I entrusted the 3 objects to 3 great sages. If the fates have been kind, their descendants guard them still. When evil rules the ill-starred isle once more, gather the hollowed triad and strike a blow for the cause of light. No doubt those of the line of the sages await you somewhere in this world. Seek them out. Blood of my blood, child of my children, go forth and fulfill your destiny. Is that all I came down here for? Do you have like a fun weapon for me or something, you know? Is there something behind the tablet? You know, my ancestor, it would be very helpful if you just kind of left me all your stuff. I would do a great job. I promise you that. There must be something else, right? They wouldn't just leave me a stone tablet that kind of tells me what to do. I mean, if I knew that my ancestor was going to save the world, I would say, here, have a sword so you don't have to battle hundreds of slimes just to afford something that you won't get killed fighting with. Let me make this horrible dark maze for you. There was a candelabra up or something. I shouldn't have to be wandering around in the dark. It was on, I saw it. It was on. Okay, I know it's this way. I just was hoping there would be a weapon. I was hoping there would be a helmet, perhaps even a glove, just one glove. That would be fine. I could lift up that hand and defend myself, I guess, from my enemies. Okay, that's where I came from. Can I go down? Nope. Oh, secret items.
I would really like to use you and find you. I really would like that.
Okay, well, thanks a lot, Erdrick. You were very helpful. I hope you know that if I don't succeed, I will blame you personally. And I'm pretty certain Erdrick is the main character in the third game. Which is also a reason I kind of wanted to play this, because I had... Guys, there's another town. We found it. Maybe we'll find even better weapons over here. And that other place would be pretty worthless. I should remember what they're called, honestly, because that is pretty important to remember things in this game. But that's okay. I do have a notepad and I haven't used it yet. That is something nice in like the third game's remake. Oh guys, look, we get to do more talking. We get to talk to everybody and they'll tell us things that will be so important later, and we'll be like, why? Why don't I remember these things? And it's because I don't remember anything, okay? This guy's a bard. With an accordion, it looks like, or maybe it's like a lyre. Brave wanderer, wilt thou hear a song? Excellent. I thank thee, friend. Were it not for lovers of music such as thee, my quest to emulate the legendary bard Galen would lose all meaning. I don't remember that song. Welcome, wanderer, to the storied settlement of Galenholm. Oh, that's where that one guy was from, that merchant dude. He didn't really get that far, did he? Here a night's lodging may be had for a mere 6 gold coins. Wilt thou lay thy weary head to rest? Yes. 6 coins, that's double the other place. Galenholm is no place I would like to live. Okay, but this is what we want. We want weapons, okay? Okay, 108, 560, 800. What do they think we're made of money? It raises our defense by almost double. Oh, but look, the chainmail raises it even more, so we want to save up for that chainmail first. Especially because we already have a shield. So let's do... oh my goodness. This is gonna take forever. Okay, we'll be back. We'll be back. Do you hear me? Thou art come from Tantagal, then surely thou didst espy a cavernous shrine on thy journey here. 'Tis said 'twas built to honor the name of the mighty hero Erdrick. Yeah, this is pretty useless, dude. Believe me, he just yaks on about getting 3 artifacts or something. And spells it weird. Thou knowest of the cause of his majesty's woe, dost thou not? Well, I did chance to espy the culprits. Who? Why, the foul fiends that did bear off the Princess Gwaelin. Eastward did they fly, ever eastward. Is there none in this realm with courage enough to go to her rescue? No. Alas, poor princess. No, I don't need items. I want weapons. Long, long ago, when the great bard Galen did at last bring his wanderings to an end, 'twas here that he did settle. Thus did the town which sprang up around his dwelling come to be known as Galenholm. What's his name again? Erdrick? Wouldn't it be Erdrick home? Galen, as in like gallant? Did he say Galen? Did I miss something? I think I might have. Okay, so this place is just there to make it so I spend lots of money, I think. And maybe the monsters are really hard here and I'll regret coming this far down. But maybe they'll give me tons of money, okay, guys? Because apparently it takes 300 to buy some decent armor. So I might just skip a while, you know, and then I'll be like, look, guys, I have so much money. Isn't it miraculous how that happens? Oh, it got me. It got me. But I'm very excited. I really want there to be a new Dragon Quest game. But anyway, so I played Dragon Quest 9, and that was amazing. And that was a magical experience in which I got to experience a new
a new kind. And I played more than just Pokemon, okay? I did play other games, but Pokemon was on the top of the list of things that I mostly played. And so I played that, and then shortly after, I think I might have gone at the same Black Friday, or maybe it was the next one, I got Final Fantasy Heroes of Light. And that was also a very good game. But yeah, so after I played Dragon Quest IX, I played Dragon Quest Monsters. I think it was the second one that I played. And that also, I was like, wow, the spin-offs are so good too. I loved that game so much. That was a really good game. And I recently played Dragon Quest Monsters 3. And when I say recently, it probably wasn't that recent. It was probably last year. Maybe it was this year. I don't remember. But that was a really good game too. I liked that one a lot. Not as much as I like the second one, but it could be a nostalgia thing, you know? Where it was just like yeah, I remember that big game being so good. And then Dragon Quest Treasure Trackers I thought was awesome. I don't know if any of you guys remember this, but a long time ago when the Wii came out, Dragon Quest Swords also came out, and I played that game. And I loved that game a lot, even though the Wii controls were not amazing. Or it could be that I just, whenever I have a Wii controller in my hand, I feel the need to just move it as hard as I can, okay? Especially when sword play is involved. I feel like I really have to thrust that Wii controller. And so maybe I just didn't do very good at it because of that. But yeah, so that was a very good game as well. All the Dragon Quest games, I think, are just amazing. Hello, Ghost. What other Dragon Quest games have I played? I've played like all the... After I played 9, and I think I've played pretty much all the Dragon Quest games. I haven't played... I take that back. I haven't played 10. But that's more of because I didn't have access to it. I played 11, and oh my gosh, I loved 11 so much. That was one of the first games I had on the Switch. And man, such a good game. And I just really, really want 12 to come out so badly. But Treasure Trackers was good too. And that one, when I was playing it, I was like, you know, it's not as good as other Dragon Quest games I've played, but I still loved it, kind of thing. Dragon Quest is just very charming, and it's fun, and I love it. But now I'm going to be quiet because I am going to just grind for a little bit, and then you guys don't have to go through all of this, okay? Okay, so, oh wow, it's a miracle. I've made so much money. Do you guys see that? 877. It's because I just started watching a YouTube, and I was like, I just want to grind, and so I just made so much money. Okay, so we're going to be able to buy both of the things we wanted. We could, oh, the iron axe was $560. Okay, but we're still good. But we don't have as much left over as I was hoping for. Okay. Bye. I don't even remember if I equipped it. We'll have to check. Yes. Let's also sell the stuff that we're not using because... Oh, it's only sells for 5. Oh, we bought a bamboo spear and then we just got one. How annoying. It's so hard to get money, I feel like. Let's see. Oh, that's buy. Okay, we're fine. Okay, so let's just continue on. We're super strong now. I'm excited to see how strong we are. The thing is, we made all that money and now we're just going to go to a harder area. But I guess that was the point, right? So I'm not quite sure where to go, so we're just going to go south because there was a bridge here. And we're going to see if that's where we need to go. It'll just be a fun guessing game. Okay, so we are on the top left, that little, like, pen mark, a wing. I'm not sure what that is. And so we're gonna go south. There looks to be another city over there, but there's also one to the east. We're gonna go south. The south, it looks more exciting. I mean, and there was like a town right above there. Then we'll go up against our first enemy in the south, and then we'll see if that's where we're supposed to be. 15 damage. Oh my goodness. And yet for 560 it seems like we should be doing so much more. Okay, let's see. We're gonna come... I kind of want to see what the enemies are before... Oh yeah, this is where we're supposed to go, because this is kind of what we've been going up against already. There might be another bridge though, we'll have to see. But so far, not bad, not bad. Okay, don't step in the purple, that is poison. That is something that you should recognize for your life right now. Oh, this guy is stronger, okay. But if you see something purple, probably don't step in it. It might not be the best for you. Oh guys, I actually think that we might not be strong enough right now. Oh no, oh my goodness. Are we gonna need to go back and get healed? Say it ain't so. We did get a big boost right then. That was a good level up. And 42 gold coins. Okay, this might not be where we need to be right now. Please don't kill me. I promise I will go to the east instead. I love the east. East is my favorite direction, little known fact about me. At least these things aren't as scary. Oh, they're very scary. Okay. Please die. Oh no! Okay, as long as we don't run into an enemy. Oh good. My nervous laughter as I realized that hours of work might have gone down the drain. Don't worry, I did save a couple times now that I think about it. Okay, so we're gonna come back and get healed, and then we're gonna go to the east. I'm certain that's where we need to go. East looked like a much better direction. There was a town, a city over there, whatever you would call it. And, I mean, I'm sure it's just also just more fun, right? So let's get healed at the inn. She's like, oh, weren't you just here? You wouldn't believe the horrors that I've seen. They were horrible. There was one skeleton, and that might not sound very strong, but it was extremely strong. It was the most powerful enemy I'll probably ever go up against. Also, just so you guys know, in this game you don't really have anybody that travels with you. When I first played this, I was like, where's my squad of 4? Just because every RPG I played had a squad of 4, okay? And then I quickly realized this guy does not have a squad with him. He is a loner. Okay, so we're gonna go east and see if this is where we need to go. And we won't be fooled with a ghost because we also went up against a ghost when we crossed the bridge before, and that didn't mean anything because there was a skeleton lurking nearby. Is there a way to zoom in on the map? No, this is it. Okay, so we need to go northeast. Can do that, can do. Okay, let's see. Can we go northeast? Of course we can. They wouldn't not let us go that direction. And this is the beautiful part of these games, as I realize, wow, I really talked to a lot of people, and yet I didn't quite... Oh, can we not go that way? Oh my goodness. And they told me lots of things. They probably told me exactly where I needed to go, and yet I was too busy staring off into space, you know? Oh, this guy looks like he might know what he's doing. Oh good, we got him. He looked much scarier than that skeleton. That skeleton should be ashamed that he lost to us, honestly. This guy also looks much scarier than the skeleton. Okay, it's not bad. We're good, guys. We're good. He did 2 damage. Pathetic. He deserves to be swept aside by our sword. And look, a new village, and now there'll be things more expensive. And we'll say, why did we waste our money? They're all moving at the same rate. Okay, here's a lot more voices. I hope you're ready and excited. Good day, friend. Thou hast found the way to the humble village of Cole. Oh, now she looks like a woman who knows what's up. Prithee, stranger, tarry a while and hear the news of the village. Yonder housewife goeth by the name of Clare. Her husband did depart in search of magic keys, and hath yet to return. But what matter of man must he be to leave such a beauty to wallow in solitude and woe? Men. Yes, she knows what's up, that's true. I must not bemoan my lot. My beloved husband possesseth, I can't say that word, great dreams. Far be it from me to hinder them. No, he should take into account also what you want. I'm sorry. Knowest thou of Rimmeldur? I heard a merchant there doth ply a trade in keys. Good, because I need to be able to break into everyone's homes. I must find Rimmeldur. My dream is to break into every home I see. Locks, child, thine is a face fit only for the fairest of maidens. I do not doubt that thou art an uncommonly happy young fellow. He. What does that mean? I think I do know what she means, and she's correct. So the sword of legend is not to be found in this establishment either. Now that I do think upon it, 'twould be strange for such a treasure to be bought and sold as if it were a common commodity. I would like the sword of legend. Okay, let's see. Oh my goodness, 1,000, 3,000. But hey, we got the best weapon still. Now I'm just gonna go for a little bit to save up 3,000 coins. That's a joke. I won't do that right now. No, I don't have that money. Oh, we've already spoken to her. Is this the sword of legend? Of the fairy flute. That's also an important item, though. Yay, we found it. Hast thou set foot upon the isle to the south of this place? The isle, no. Oh, yes. Have we? I can't remember. 'Tis famed for the town of Rimmeldar, which standeth proudly upon it. That's where we're from, right? Am I wrong? Was that the place next to us? Guys, I know everything about Dragon Quest. It's true. Oh, I can hardly bear it. What is he doing? Oh my goodness. I should not have listened in on him. Behold the public baths. Enter, wanderer, and cleanse thyself. Okay. Lo, art thou fair indeed, with thou sampled the sensual puff for a mere 20 coins? Alack, 'tis a grave shame indeed. Should the urge ever come upon thee, thou needest only say the word. So that's a running thing in Dragon Quest, or the puff girls. Oh, guys, look, I know I said not to go into the poison, but sometimes you've just gotta do it. It's just how you get your thrills, and how you talk to old men in silly hats, and that's something that we all would like to do. Brave Killjoy, bearer of the blood of Erdrick, hero of legend, know that thy weapon will not serve to vanquish the Dragon Lord, but it's the most expensive one, old man in a silly hat. The sword of thine ancestor remaineth still in this land. Seek it out, and let it cleanse our realm of evil once more. Why are you living behind poison? That's so weird. Okay, let's see. We can't get in there because we need a magic key, which we heard about, and I'm sure we'll find someday. There's the puff peeps. Oh my gosh, I stepped... Oh, no, please, no. No, let me just go talk to some guy. Okay, I'm gonna use the analog stick.
That is how the game was originally intended to be played, right? Or not the analog stick, but maybe I can't go that way. The D-pad. Can I go, like, if I enter the town from, like, this direction? No. The D-pad is what I meant to say. Okay, we can go there. Oh, I don't even think I... Okay, good. We can talk to someone new. Don't worry, guys. That was not for nothing, okay? A traveler did tell me of a cave at the sea's edge south of this place. That's where we're going next, guys. South of this place there is a cave, in which languisheth a maiden most fair. But the cave in question is overrun with foul fiends. Pray, how might a delicate damsel survive in such a hellish hole? More likely doth it seem that the traveler, driven mad with fear, did glimpse a phantom of his mind's own making. Oh my goodness, we must go there. Oh, never mind, that's not treasure for us. Oh, I wanted that treasure. Okay, we don't need any of this stuff because we're just so strong. Actually, let's get a... Have we just found a dragon scale? Doesn't it like raise your defense or something? Though formidable indeed, the towering golem feareth but one thing, the painfully pure tones of the fairy flute. Some creatures cannot be vanquished by main force alone, yet all are possessed of a weakness. Learn of it and exploit it. Okay, fairy flute with the golem, we know that now. We know that there is a place to the south of here. How do you say that? Prestigitator? Was that it? Prestigitator. Oh man, we are so strong. Okay, so we're gonna go to the place south of here. Because there is a maiden and we know that we are maiden chasers, I've decided. We will do anything for them. Oh, the scorpion is so weak because we have the most expensive weapon. And we're making 25 now, so maybe it's not so oh, but look, it's surrounded by poison. Oh, curse you. I almost want to save beforehand, but I don't think that's how quick save works in this game. I think it'll make it so you have to stop. Okay, do we have any herbs? We have one herb. Okay, here we go. Oh, I thought I had died. I was like, no! I couldn't have done that much damage, could it? Maybe we'll see how much damage it does each time. Are you ready? So we're at 26. 25. Okay, so it does 1. Okay, guys, we made it. Now let's use an herb, okay? A medicinal herb. Oh, more darkness. Oh my goodness. Okay. I know that you're behind this, Erdrick. You're just trying to make my life harder. You say that you're worried about me succeeding in the saving of the world, but I can sense that you're just laughing at me as you watch from the distance. You're not even dead. You're just behind a rock somewhere in the darkness, watching me fumble around and thinking, why don't you just use a torch or something? And that makes me think, are there torches? I think there are. Maybe that is what I need to use. Will you just let me hit you, you silly creature? It doesn't look like you belong in this game, honestly. You're like some weird alien thing. Creeping around this cave. Avoiding Erdrick, who is creeping behind the rock next to you. Let's see, what did torches do? Oh my gosh, guys. Did you know I don't think I used this the first time I played. Maybe I did. Whoa, it's so bright in here. Weird. Weird how that worked out. Do you think I'm gonna have to use one for every single section though? Should I have saved this for the next floor? Probably. Oh, fair maiden, I have come to save thee.
I mean, if there is a maiden in here, it doesn't look like they need my help. They're very strong on their own. Ooh, we're making bank, guys. I'm also kind of nervous about... There is! You don't have any keys. Oh my goodness, I should have known. I see you through this rock wall, and I'm going to save you, I promise. I just have to go find my keys, which I have lost. Okay, but look, there was another cave that was just to the south of this one across the water, so that must be where we're supposed to go. Because these monsters seem to be about the right level for us. I do wish we had some more HP right now. Look guys, I trained forever. Why am I not able to live through these guys? I'm disappointed in myself. Oh, entrance to the cave. Or exit, I guess. We just went through the entrance. Oh, these lunatics. They are not my favorite. How much experience points are we getting? 14? That's pretty good. Ooh, we did it. Oh, and they had to hit us with some poison on the way out, like just one step. They're like, remember this? It was horrible, wasn't it? Okay, where are we? We just went there. There's a town to the south. It's surrounded by water, though, so is that actually a town that we can go to? There might be a bridge to it. We'll go see. I guess we'll see pretty soon. But I hope so, because I kind of would like some inn to heal myself at. Okay, so what do we know so far in the game? For one thing, we know we need lots of keys to get anywhere. Oh, yep, there's a little bridge. It's a cute little bridge. And there's this horrible ledgerman guy. Uh-oh, guys. I might need to stop recording after this. Okay, we'll get to this town, and then we're gonna call this good for this session. And then maybe we'll play this game again, because I just love Dragon Quest. Okay, we did it. We made it to the town. We're gonna go to the inn. We're going to talk to everybody here. No matter if they're sleeping or not, we will talk to everyone. We'll be known as the menace of this land. Like, oh my gosh, can't they take a hint? Don't talk to us, please. Okay, so let's go to, how do you stop? You gotta like quick save, that's why. That's how. Awesome. Well, thanks everybody for watching. I hope that you guys love Dragon Quest as much as I do, or at least like older, like retro games. But thank you so much, and let's chill some time next time. Bye. Oh, and remember to like and subscribe. Bye.